Today we are continuing the lesson environmental management. In previous video, various points related with the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Which factors present in the ecosystem? What is environment? Means various types of ecosystems, conceptual chart of the ecosystem, producer, trophic level, that means a producer, consumers, that means food chain, food web. These concepts we learned in the previous video. Okay, now today we are continuing the next point related with this chapter. What is environment? Everything that is around a living organisms is called environment. That means everything around everything that is around a living organism, that is called an environment. Then what is included in the environment? Environment includes physicals, chemicals and other natural factors which surround the living organisms. Which factors included in the living organism, in the environment? Physical factors, chemical factors and other natural factors which around the living organisms included in the environment. Okay. Now we come to the point, relationship between environment and ecosystem. Okay. What is the relationship? Environment is a collective term for physical and chemical, biological factors that surround the living organism. What is environment? Environment is a collective term. Environment is a collective term for physical, chemical and biological factors. Physical factor we see on the chart in previous video, which are physical factors, which are chemical factors. Okay, that means a collective terms of physical, chemical and biological factors that surround the living organisms. That is an environment. Okay, you ask which chemical factors, which biological factors, which physical factors. Previous chart we see air, water, soil. These are some physical factors, and chemical factors like nutrients, minerals, like these are present, and biological factors. That means environment is a collective term for physical, chemical and biological factors that surround the living organisms. Many biotic, abiotic, natural and artificial factors together constitute conditions of the environment. Biotic, abiotic, then natural and artificial factors altogether constitute conditions for the environment. There are two main types of environment: natural environment and man-made environment. Natural environment, in which air, atmosphere, water, land, living organisms, etc. are present. And man-made, that means another part of the environment, that is anthropogenic or man-made, that is artificial environment. Two main factors in the environment: biotic factors and abiotic factors. That means which are living organisms called as a biotic factors, and abiotic factor which are non-living things, that we like air, water, soil. These are non-living factors. Okay, two main factors, two main environment. That means two main environment, natural and artificial environment. Two main factors, biotic factors and abiotic factors. Continuous interaction occur between all the factors in the environment. Continuous interaction all over on the earth. Continuous interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. Okay, artificial environment directly or indirectly affect the natural environment. Artificial environment directly or indirectly affect the natural environment. Then ecology. What is ecology? Ecology is the science. Ecology is the science that deals with study of ecosystems. study of interaction between biotic and abiotic factors of the environment. Study of interaction between biotic and abiotic factors in the environment, that is an ecology. That means we can, for short term or for definition purpose, what is ecology? Ecology is a science. Ecology is a science which deals with interaction between biotic and abiotic factors in the environment. That is a study. What is interaction between them, biotic and abiotic factors? This type of study, the study of these factors, that is called ecology. Then ecosystem. Again this question, what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is the basic functional unit to study the ecology. Basic functional unit to study the ecology. And what is ecology? Ecology is a science which study the interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. Okay, so many ecosystems together form an environment. In the environment, so many various types of ecosystems are present in the environment. Okay, ecosystem constitute biotic and abiotic factors occupying a defined geographical area and their interaction. According to the geographical area and their interaction, ecosystems in desert, different type of ecosystem is formed. In a snowy region, a different type of ecosystem is formed. On aquatic, another type of ecosystem is formed. In a rainy part, that means in rainy season, rainy region, a different type of ecosystem. That means various types of ecosystems are present in the environment. Okay, then various cycles, that means a chemical cycle, biogeochemical cycles, and there are two types, that is a gaseous cycles and sedimentary cycles. Biogeochemical cycles in the environment, there are biogeochemical cycles. These are two types, that is a gaseous cycle in which nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, which we study in the 9th standard. What is a nitrogen cycle? From start to end, from nitrogen to come again to the nitrogen, from atmospheric nitrogen to come again into the atmosphere, completion of a one rotation or one revolution, that is a nitrogen cycle. Similarly, oxygen cycle, from atmospheric oxygen, using what happens, and completing one revolution and one rotation, that is an oxygen cycle. Okay, and the sedimentary cycles, that is a phosphorus cycle. These are cycles operated in the environment, and very importance of a biogeochemical cycle. Biogeochemical cycles. Plant require carbon dioxide, phosphorus, potassium, nitrogen, etc. as a nutrients, while animal requires carbohydrates, protein, fats, etc. as a nutrients. As a nutrients, what plants want and what animals require. Plants require phosphorus, carbon dioxide, potassium, nitrogen, etc. Similarly, animals require carbohydrates, protein, fats for as a nutrients. That means for plant purpose, nutrients are which? Carbon dioxide. These are gaseous which are present in the environment. They required as a nutrients. For animals, carbohydrates, fats, minerals, these are as a nutrients. Producer and consumer after their death undergo decomposition. What is a producer? Who are producer? Only plants are producer on the earth. Only plants are producer on the earth. producer and consumer. Consumers are various: primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, like this various types of consumers. Producer and consumer, after their death, undergo decomposition and release elements which mix with the soil, and release which elements are releasing from their dead bodies mix with the soil. Okay, is it clear? That is a biogeochemical cycle. The cyclic movements of nutrients is possible through the biogeochemical cycle. This is very important point, which is cyclic movement of nutrients is possible through the biogeochemical cycle. The cyclic movement of elements like a carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. continuously occur on the earth. What happens? This cyclic movement, that means plants require various gases in the environment as a nutrients. Similarly, animals require various factors from the environment as a nutrient. Okay. Then producer consumer after death decomposes and every element mixes with the soil. The cyclic movement of the environment, this is a cyclic movement of the nutrients is possible through the biogeochemical cycle. This is possible only by biogeochemical cycle. The cyclic movement of the element like a carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. continuously occur on the earth. By biogeochemical cycle, environmental balance is always maintained. Biogeochemical cycle always maintain the environmental balance. No, suppose one part is increased or one part is decreased, it will be impact on the ecosystem, and ecosystem's impact made and various differences in the environment, like this. That means one factor affected the whole environment. Okay, that means through the biogeochemical cycles, environmental balance is always maintained. If environment is in a proper condition, then human existence is possible. That means if environment is in proper condition, then human existence is possible. Therefore, it is our responsibility to preserve nature and maintain environmental balance. Very, very important thing. What happens if the environment is in proper condition? Then human existence is possible. So our duty to maintain the nature and environmental balance, maintain the environmental balance. The planet Earth was given to us on lease from the future generation, not as an ancestral property and sterile property from the ancestors. Therefore, we must conserve it for ourselves and for future generation. Planet of the Earth is given us on lease from the future generation, from our future generation, not as a property from our ancestors. Therefore, we must conserve it for ourselves for the future generation. This is an importance of a biogeochemical cycles. Okay, I think relation between ecosystem and importance of the cycles in the environment you can understand. Now, the next point is that environmental conservation. Okay, the major point, that means which factors affect the environment and how they affect the environment. You can write down various factors, that means artificial factor, natural factors, natural as well as artificial man-made factors affect the environment. Among the natural factors, sudden changes in the weather, different types of natural disasters like tsunami, flood, like this. Due to such changes, there are problems in the interrelationship and exist between food chain and food web. Due to various man-made causes, there are extreme destruction of the environment. Industrialization, pollution due to such industries, urbanization, hunting, poaching of wild animals, construction of dams, roads, bridges, etc. are the man-made that changes cause damage of the environment. That means which factors affect the environment and how they affect natural as well as artificial or man-made factors disturb the environment or affect the environment. How they affect natural natural factors? They means suddenly changes in the atmosphere. Suddenly heat is growing on. Suddenly atmospheric cooling situation. National disasters like tsunami, lightning, floods like this, earthquake, these types of natural disasters impact the environment and indirectly impact on ecosystem. Various ecosystems are present in the environment. If sudden changes happen in the environment, make impact on the ecosystem, which is man-made factors like urbanization, deforestation, and extreme destruction of the environment, then hunting and poaching of wild animals, construction of dams, roads, then bridges, which causes damage of the environment. Man-made, artificial or man-made. Man-made factors, these are disturb the environment. Okay? Then what will happen if the consumers in the environment goes on increasing? Same problem. Suppose consumers are increasing, which disturb the ecosystem. Number of consumers increases gradually, create the scarcity of prey organisms, due to which lack of the number of consumers will also decline. Ecosystem is disturbed. Any factor, if there is no maintenance, balance between ecosystem and environment, it will be disturbed and ecosystem will be come to the end. Okay? Then industrial establishment on the river bank, on the river ecosystem. Suppose various industries which are on the bank of the river also disturb a river ecosystem. Various insects, plants, animals and various small plants which are dependent on the river, they are all disturbed. Indirectly ecosystem is disturbed, chain is disturbed, and which makes impact on the environment. This is the answer of this question. Okay? Now, there are industries established on the river bank. There is an aquatic ecosystem. On the river ecosystem called as an aquatic ecosystem. Most likely hazardous influence released into the water. These cause water pollution, into the mortality of aquatic organisms. Moreover, this water is no longer remain potable. Hence, health resident population may be also affected. Food chain, food web, etc. Due to the such pollution. Means what? From the industrialization on the bank of river releases hazardous toxic chemicals on the river, which will be impact on the organisms living in the river. Indirectly, it will be impact on the peoples which lives around or near about the river. Due to the water pollution, they are also affected. That means river industries on the bank of river disturb the ecosystem and environment. Environment is affected due to some natural factors of environment and some man-made factors such as pollution. Such factors create imbalance the environment which is termed affect existence in the biome. Then that means environment is affected by natural of environment, some natural factors and some of environment and some man-made factors. Okay, such as pollution is a man-made factor. Such factors imbalance the environment. Now, Earth is suffering from many environmental problems. Now, Earth is suffering various environmental problems caused caused due to the effect of various natural and artificial factors. Environmental faced or surviving various problems, natural or man-made. The environmental, in which environmental pollution, reasons for pollution, our responsibilities are various things. What is the environmental pollution? Environmental pollution brings about environmental degradation. It is largely due to the natural or man-made causes. Pollution contaminates and makes unnecessary and unexpected changes. Unnecessary and unexpected changes in the surroundings environment. The causes direct or indirect changes in physical, chemical and biological properties of air, water, soil. These changes are usually harmful for all livings including human. Okay, I think today you are understand what is the relation between environment and ecosystem, then biogeochemical cycles, environmental conservation. In environmental conservation, which factors impact the environment, how they impact the environment, which are man-made factors, which are natural factors, then some points related to environmental pollution, like this in this video. I think all of you understand it very well. Okay, today we stop here. We will continue in the next video. Thank you.